Hi, so welcome to today's video. So today we will go through the Node.js series of creating a bot on Stripe. So we have a series on Go language for how to create bot using SDKs on Stripe. We have a video series on Python. This is the third video series on Node.js. So we'll create a bot on Stripe platform. We'll create a backend in Node. We'll have a bot on Stripe, and we'll connect both of the Stripe front end with the Node.js backend, and our bot will be live. So we have a SDK or library that we have recently developed. So we'll go through that SDK and we'll show how you can use this SDK to quickly build a bot. So it will mainly take around 10 minutes. So let's go and dive straight into it. So for this, we will first need to create a bot. So for some of you guys who might already know or don't know, I'll still go through how to create a bot on Stripe platform. The bot will look very similar to this. And once we have the bot, so what we have to do is we have to go to the Rajnikant bot. So once you have installed the bot on your mobile application, you will have a Rajnikant bot. So if you don't have Rajnikant bot, go to try for free. And in this, you will have a QR code for Rajnikant bot. Go ahead, scan it, and you will have the Rajnikant bot. So I'll quickly go ahead and create a demo bot for Rajnikant. So I'll do a create bot. I'll create a bot demo Node.js. It will ask me demo bot Node.js demo. So I'll quickly go and fill these questions. By now you might already have seen these questions. I'll quickly go ahead and give some image to the bot. So let me just search for JavaScript. So I'll give something like this. Open image, copy. So I'll give this image. Once I've given this image, I'll send it. It will ask me a few more questions. What is the title? Node.js demo. It will ask me subtitle. Welcome to the demo bot. Later we'll see. Okay, it will ask welcome. Now we'll have the bot. So now this is how easy it was to create a bot. Now once we have the bot, we'll go ahead and click on this tiny URL link, and we'll have this will subscribe to the bot. Let's wait. Yeah, now it has subscribed to the bot. Now cool. Now you will have the demo bot JS. So if you go inside this demo bot, you will see a getting started handler. Now this handler is a dummy handler for now. This will just have some dummy response. Now we will create a Node.js backend which will control the behavior of this conversation or this bot. Okay, now that we have a bot, we will go ahead and create a backend. So let us go to the GitHub link of this. Once we'll go to the GitHub, you will see my first bot Node.js. This contains this is not a package yet. The library is not a package yet. We are working hard on making it a package. Soon it will be a package. Find below the link. Once it is a package, we'll update the description or re-upload the video. But for now, all the code is present in the Node.js, my first bot itself. So you can go inside this and you can clone this. Okay, so it includes multiple files here, but most of important is app.js. This is the most important file. So this is a demo file, demo bot file. So we'll go ahead and first clone this. So let me clone it. So get clone. Okay, so for this, obviously if you are creating a backend in Node.js, you have to have a Node.js already installed on your local. So please do that. npm should also be installed, so that is also required. So I'll go ahead and go into my first bot. I'll quickly do a npm install so that I have all the dependencies installed in my laptop. So it will quickly go ahead and install dependencies. So it's installed around 50 packages. I'll open the code now. So this is the code. So here the most important file that we need to take a look at is app.js. So what this file is doing. So this file has two handlers. One is getting started API, one is respond back API. So if we go to the getting started, we will see that there are a bunch of code written. So these are nothing but these are multiple questions. Okay, so I'll quickly go ahead and read through these questions. So here we have a base API. So we have to update this base API right now, because this base API is supposed to be the link, public link of your hosted API or hosted service. Okay, so we'll use something called ngrok to publicly make this accessible publicly. So that we will do soon. So once we have that link, this is not the link. So once we'll have that link, we will that will be our base API. Now, firstly, we'll create a Stirke object, and this will have a handler name and the API where it has to respond back. So this is the first API. Obviously, this is the first API, and once user inputs anything, the Stirke platform will hit back in the respond back API or respond back router with all the details. Okay, so we'll go and go through the respond back code as well. So in this, we are creating a question card. So here, if you see, we are creating a click on the below bot. So this is a information that click on the below bot. This is a question card, and to this question card object, we are creating an answer card. Okay, so everything is a question answer thing here. So question answer, and again, if you want to ask a second question answer, you can give a second question and second answer. So this is the first question, and to the first question, we are adding an answer card array. So in this card, we are adding a single card where we have given some image and some text. Okay, so user can select on this. So you can have multiple cards here, and user can select any of the cards. So this is it. Now we are asking, this is the first question answer. Now we are asking second question, that is, what is your name? And similarly, we are asking location, favorite number, date of birth. Right? So this is for demonstration purposes. These are using all type of interfaces that we have. So once we actually connect the bot, you will see the different type of interfaces. Okay, and then what we are doing is we are returning this object dot data. We are returning the data of this object in a JSON format back to the Stirke. So this will respond back with this data. Okay, now this is the first set of questions. Now in the respond back, let's say the user gives the name, right? Okay, his name is Rahul, let's say. Now how do we get it? So the Stirke platform will respond back in this respond back API. So in the respond back API, if we go in the respond back API, if you see here, we will have a request and response. So in this, we will be very easily able to read the request from the body. So we'll get everything in the body in a JSON format. So we have read the body, and in the body we'll have user session variable. Okay, so we'll have something called, this is the main thing, that user related variables will be present in the user session variable JSON. You can obviously go ahead and print the whole request body to understand how it looks like. But yeah, so this is the user session variable, and inside this we'll have these key value pairs. That this is card response, this is name, this is location का latitude, longitude, this is favorite number, this is date of birth. So where does these key coming from? So if you go back and see, these keys are the exact key what we used while creating a question. So question, card response, this is the exact thing that we are using here, card response. In the name also, this is the question, this is the key. This is nothing that user will be able to see. This is for an internal chaining purposes. So name is the key, and the Stirke platform will bind the response of the user to this name key. Okay, so if you see, we have used the name. Similarly, location, favorite number, date of birth. Right? So if you see here, this is location, this is favorite number, this is date of birth. So we have used this. We have read all the in a variable. We have passed everything in a variable, and we are very swiftly just sending that, okay, hello, whatever is your name, and we are using these variables, okay, just as a response. So this completes the whole request and response end-to-end pipelining. Now you can have multiple APIs, multiple loops. You can do whatever you want. And again, we are passing the data of the Stirke object. So this is a boilerplate, rather exhaustive boilerplate, where we have tried to use all kind of interfaces. Now you can use these interfaces based on whatever. You can make this dynamic, you can make this pretty, you can whatever you want, you can do to this. Okay, now let us run this. Okay, so how we can run this is, let us do npm run start. So this will start the code. Okay, now this is running on, if you go here, And yeah, so if you go here, if you see the port is 6010, 6010. So now we will use a tool called ngrok. So this ngrok is a tool which helps you to tunnel your local port into a public port. Okay, so we'll use this API or service to make our local host API into a public API. So please go ahead and install this. This is available in both Linux, Windows. So it's a 5-minute process to install this thing. If you don't already have, go ahead and install this. You can also host it on AWS, Heroku, somewhere you can also host it, but that's a costlier process and time-taking process. This is a very developer-friendly process to start with. Okay, so I have already installed this, so I'll quickly do ngrok http and port 6010. Right. Once I run this, this will give me a public endpoint. Okay, so in this public endpoint is what my service will be available. So I'll quickly use this. I'll quickly update the bot that I have just created, that we just created in this platform demo bot. We will add this link into the Stripe platform such that this hits our API service. Okay, so how can we do that? So we'll quickly go and hit the Rajnikant bot. We will go to your bots because now we'll edit the bot. So we'll go to your bots. Now we'll go to the demo bot JS, demo node JS, and we will go ahead and do update action handler. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do update action handler, and we'll update the getting started, we'll update the endpoint, and the endpoint value will be in my clipboard, it is there. So what is the full name of this? So if we go ahead, it is my first app getting started, right? So I'll copy this as well, I'll paste it, I will remove the extra slash and hit send. So now this should ID perfect. Now what we have done is we created a bot using Rajnikant on Stripe. We created a backend which is already running in our local host. We used ngrok to make it publicly accessible, and once we had all of this, we connected it again using Rajnikant bot itself, and we updated the endpoint, API endpoint. Okay, now let us go and hit this. Now once I click on this getting started, it should ideally ask me all this question. Ideally should I have the, what should it ask? It should ask me, it should give me the first card question, then name, then location. It should ask me all of this question, and once we have given all this, it should respond me with hello, thanks for giving us your location and this. So let us see if it is working now. So let's say go to getting started. Perfect. It says click on the below bot. This is a bot demonstration. I'll click on bot demonstration. It will ask what is your name. So let's say I'll give Rahul. Then it will ask me location. So I'll quickly hit location. I'll click select on some location. And then it'll ask what is your favorite number. If you see now it is only giving me a number interface, right? I can say I click on 12. So this is not a text interface, this is a number interface if you have noticed. If you have noticed in the location, it was giving me a pin location interface. So that's how these interfaces are created, that whatever, however you want to control, you will be able to control the front end of the bot. So I give this, now it will ask me date of birth, here it will open a calendar. So let me select some arbitrary date, and that was the last question. It says something went wrong. Let us see where the issue happened. So it says something went wrong. So if you remember, the issue happened is this. We have in the getting started, the first API, we said that this is a base API, but we have not given any proper API link in the base API. So we have to give a proper API link. So we'll copy this and we will fill this up. Perfect. Now this is something that you guys have to do. So when Node.js gives you a new API link, you have to update this. Okay. Now let me restart my server and let me redo this demo bot. Let's see if again it works or not. So I'll quickly go ahead and click on getting started. This is bot demonstration. Name is Rahul. I'll click on this. It will ask me a location interface. I'll click on any location interface here. It'll ask me some number. Let's say I hit something. It'll ask me a date. So calendar interface will be popped up. I click on some date, and now it says hello Rahul. Thanks for giving us a location, which is this, and your favorite number is 96, and you were born in this. So this is how it looks like. So we asked multiple questions, took multiple answers, and in the next API, we were able to retain those responses or data, and we responded back with the details again. So we can keep using these details in multiple APIs. So this is how you can create your bot in Node.js. This is a boilerplate, an exhaustive boilerplate. Multiple interfaces are there. Go ahead and you can create your bot on using this boilerplate as a reference, and you can create multiple types of bots on this. Okay, thank you guys. So mostly we'll come ahead and we'll create multiple complex bots using Node.js, and we will record and have a tutorial video on those. And please go ahead and read the on our official website. We have documentation, so go ahead and read the documentations whenever it is required. There are multiple type of interfaces. You can be able to read all type of interfaces, concepts, everything. So go ahead and you can read it, and that was it. Thank you guys. See you on the another videos.